Willis, does the former deputy president have a point in his analysis?
You know, my main issue with Rigathi Gachagua is that his mind thinks of Kenyans along tribes. Even look at how he's analyzing our politics. That Wabulema, Wakamba, Wakisi. I mean, at this level of national discussion, we should be discussing the issues affecting Kenyans. The problems that we have today have been caused by these traditional politicians that keep discussing us and putting us in tribal cocoons. So I don't see any point in what Rigathi Gachagua is saying, but perpetuating that which the Kenyan people rejected on the 25th of June, 2025. And let's put Rigathi Gachagua in perspective. If Rigathi Gachagua truly believed that William Ruto is bad, as he says, I believe he should withdraw his cases and resign from that office of deputy president. He is fighting so hard to go back to become William Ruto's deputy. And yet on this other end, he's telling us that William Ruto is bad. I mean, let's be honest to the people of Kenya, and we need to stop this issue of gaslighting Kenyans on a normal day. It seems that is the common balance in our politics. Tell them convenient lie for today to achieve today's tasks, and then tomorrow you tell them new lie. There's something that my colleague, my friend Mheshimiwa Ruku said that I want to put in perspective also. He's giving us examples of shift share working. And he's giving us examples of people in Meru. This Mheshimiwa works here in Parliament. Can he come here and tell us that Mheshimiwa so-and-so was sick, was admitted at this public facility, and shift share worked for him? I am getting tired of every time members of Parliament come to this show. None of them has ever given us an example of a member of Parliament who fell ill, went to a hospital, public hospital, and shift share worked for them. It cannot be that you want to measure this shift share using parameters and using persons that are not yourselves. When you are also Kenyans, you also fall sick. Why not start with yourself and say, my colleague who is now admitted, my colleague who had a cold is here, we use shift share, he's okay, it is working. Shift share is not working, and you should not tell us about those two people. You should start by telling us about baby Ariana. That young baby who died, a bill of 1.8 million, shift share only paid 23,000 Kenya shillings. And you're telling us this system is working? It's not working. And we should stop these convenient lies to the people of Kenya. And going back to the political realignments, I want to say this. It is time that Kenyans have an honest conversation as to what they want. And what they want in terms of leadership. When you are talking coalition building, when you are talking of partners, the conversation should not be about which person gets what position. It should be about what are the issues that affect our people. Are we all in agreement that we are committing as a team to work together to address this issue? And that is what we sell to the people of Kenya. As a Safina party, we are very clear. Ours is an economic liberation. How do we change? And we have our policies, what we believe can turn over this economy. Yeah. So that we are not going to say that, because sometimes people ask us, why are you not talking to other political parties? Why are you not talking with other leaders? But to talk about what? If it's about sharing positions, it's not worth it. It should be about how are we going to reduce our odious debt? And in this political establishment, all these people who have traversed our politics for the last 30 years, they've at one point or another sat in cabinet or parliament and passed these illegal borrowings, these illegal debts, money that people took in the names of the people of Kenya, and didn't come into Kenya, didn't fund any project. As Safina will say, any illegal debt, money that was taken and didn't come into Kenya, we will not pay it. And we don't want anybody who will be holding us back, telling us that, you know, I received some, so don't push it too hard, you're going to affect my interests. So our political conversation should be about how to make the lives of the people better.
Should Raila Odinga work with President William Ruto?
That's a good question. That should he work with William Ruto? Work on what? And when Mheshimiwa Rosa says that they are trying to find solutions, they're going to talk, I said the first agenda item should be compensation, accountability for the deaths. You don't need to join government to have that conversation. You simply need to say, we are all in agreement that 70 of our young people were killed last year. 88 of our young people were killed during the Azimio's own demonstrations. Over 100 were killed in 2017, 2018, including Baby Pendo, whom I represent in court, were killed. Let us give them compensation, their families, and let us hold accountable the policemen who killed them. You do not need to form any political coalition or to join Ruto's government to have that kind of conversation. Okay. So that when you hear them say that we are going in there to talk, I believe some of these issues can be addressed without joining a government. But once these things are addressed, these mwananchi issues are addressed, then you can say it is now working. Can we broaden it and say now we can work up politically, work together? Okay. And I also want to just mention one other thing that Mheshimiwa Rosa said. She did say that there are global challenges. So the global economy itself is a problem. And so we should not be hard on William Ruto.
No.
Did the global economy cause shifsha?
No.
It is William Ruto who brought shifsha. Did the global economy kill our Gen Zs? It did not. It is the same William Ruto's government that killed our young people. Did the global economy come up with the university funding model? NHIF was here before. We had help that was working before. So these are problems which William Ruto's administration causes every day.
Okay.
Then when they are asked, they say it's global economy, it's Janjaweed, it is DRC, M23. Face the reality. The incompetence of this regime is unbelievable.
Okay, Rosa.